So Venus Williams married an Italian model this past weekend. Venus is worth 100 million. He's only worth about $1 million from his modeling and acting career. She's literally 100 times richer than him. Not only that, she's 45 and also 8 years older than him. And get this, he has had a history of dating older, richer women, like actress Claudia Gerini, 16 years older than him. As a love coach, here's my take. Venus got to her mid-40s, she got sick and tired of being single, and spotted a male model at a fashion show. She was hot for him, so she went for it. She dated like a successful guy would. She wanted some fun. And for him, Venus was the most successful girl he could ever land. So he proposed in 6 months of dating before she could get away. They were married within a year. She said yes, because he is easy on the eyes and willing to serve a queen. Plus, she was diagnosed with adenomyoma and needed a baby daddy while she's still fertile. This cougar dynamic could totally work. He's her arm candy, her bodyguard, her driver, her assistant, all in one. He makes her life easier. What this tells you is if you're already super successful, making more than 90% of the male population, then don't go chasing older, richer men, because a wealthy guy is a full-time job, and you cannot compete with these girls who are young, perky, and ruthless.
Do not let social media fool y'all, ladies. Dating gets harder as you get older. And if you want to play the game of dating like a successful man, that means you have to buy one eventually. Your youth is one of your strongest assets as a woman. So when you're young and in your prime, you really need to start taking more men seriously that are showing you they can be good long-term partners. Because if not, eventually you are going to age yourself out of the market and you have to compete against younger women. After a certain age, especially women, once you surpass 30 and you're hitting your 40s, you have two options. To live the quality of life that you guys speak about, you want a provider, you're going to have to marry very old. You're going to have to get a guy that's like 20 years older than you. Because the reality of it is, the young, attractive men, you're going to have to buy those guys. You're not going to get some young, attractive guy and he's going to provide for you, ladies. This is not realistic. So as you get older, and if you're not able to find someone, you need to realize that your reality, you're going to have to buy a man. Women, you have to give up something. So if you're losing your looks and your age as you get older, you need to contribute more fiscally. And that's how you have a partner. Some of you guys are probably alone and single all because you don't want to share in your resources. But the reality is, you either need to go get you a grandpa or you got to go pay for a younger man. That's just the rules of the games, ladies. Social media essentially sending you guys down a dark path where there's not really any light at the end of the tunnel. I'm telling you what's at the end of the tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, you're either going to be alone or essentially you're buying a boy toy. That's just what it is. So if you want to be in that position, fine. But if not, realize that your only options as you get older and you're not deciding to find a man to start a family with is either a very old grandpa that's rich or you have to buy a young boy. The choice is yours. It's Trust Fund Baddies only.